This is in fact the dumbest video on YouTube.
I know what you guys are thinking. Michael Jackson died in the 80s, man. Alright? I know what you guys are thinking. How do I know this? Well, first of all, I'm a big Michael Jackson fan.
You're also a fucking idiot if you think that Michael Jackson has been dead for the last 20 years. There was in fact a tabloid made a while back saying that Michael Jackson's corpse was found on Neverland, and there's a picture with his arm out with a skeleton coming from the ground with a fucking glove on it. I don't even need to say that it's tabloid. It sounds like one in and of itself.
There's a lot of conspiracies, if you will, that are putting forward the idea that Michael Jackson faked his death and he's actually alive somewhere. And I don't buy that theory. My theory is Michael Jackson.
Wow. You're so stupid you actually went beyond the boundaries of people who think he's alive today to the people who think he died 20 years ago.
Has been dead since the 80s.
25 years ago.
And in this video, I will be proving that point.
Oh, okay.
Now, I just want to go through a quick timeline of some key events. Jackson was born in 1958.
No kidding.
And in 1978, Michael Jackson starred in the musical film The Wiz.
Mm-hmm.
In 1979, Michael Jackson reportedly broke his nose during a dance routine. In 1982, Michael Jackson came out with his album, Thriller. Michael Jackson's hair caught a fire in 1983 during a Pepsi commercial. Michael Jackson is a 13-time Grammy Award-winning musician. He's one of the most successful performers on the planet. He has sold over 750 million records. Okay.
Get to the point!
Now, I want to take your focus to these two pictures right here.
He's gonna say these two pictures prove he's a different person. Here we go. As you can see, we got a picture here. Both of them are from 1982. One is a screen cap from Beat It, the other one is kind of like a Billie Jean looking type of face. Let me just get all this shit out of the way. Close, you fucker. Stop texting me. Anyway, so... Do those look like two different people to you? I'm sorry, but this one has a blaring light in his fucking face. So that could potentially be why he looks the same. He looks different. But let's continue.
On the right, you have the imposter. This imposter...
Wait. That's the imposter? That one? Oh, fuck me.
Was actually in the video Beat It. Okay? So, if this imposter was in the video Beat It, where was Michael Jackson?
Michael Jackson was the one in Beat It, you fucking artard. Both of the people in both of those pictures are Michael Jackson.
You know, he was replaced. Do I know the exact date where that he died or what time he died? No. But
because there is no fucking date, you retard. It's June 25th, 2009.
He died around that time, or at least he was replaced.
Okay. So we have it now we suddenly have a second option that he didn't actually die, he was just replaced. Okay. Do you want to offer some kind of a theory as to why? With who? If he was replaced but still alive, where did he go? Something? Do you have anything? Fucking any... I can't believe you guys requested me to make this video. Oh my god, you guys are actually trying to kill me.
Now, I want to fast forward to the most recent news story where you have Michael Jackson's family stating that there is an imposter singing on Michael Jackson's album that is pretending basically to be Michael Jackson. Let's take a
Which
look
album?
at the actual news clip on ABC News.
Hello? Hey, I'm actually recording a video right now. Can I call you back later? do you wanna say anything for it? Real funny or no? Real quick? Yeah, that's retarded. Okay, I'll call you back later. Hang on a second. Say it again.
You say it all the time, not me. You were the one who came up with it, too. I don't want to hear any of this retarded shit.
What do I say?
Boo haunted house.
Boo haunted house. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Okay, let's watch your shitty video.
Controversy is already swirling around the new Michael Jackson CD. It's a pop icon singing on every track. His mom and his children say there's a sound-alike on some of those tracks, but MJ's...
Okay, the news clip he's showing, get this. Okay, let me just comprehend this one thing at a time. So he was just talking about 1982 Thriller era Beat It, and he fast forwards all the way to after his death. Your video is called He Died in the 80s. The next issue is that, yeah, there could be an imposter, Jason Malachi. There's a huge controversy about the Michael album. There's 3 songs in the Michael album that are known to be Jason, and there's 9 others, all 12 are called Casio tracks. There's a huge controversy. Some fans believe that the Casio tracks are Michael, some believe they're not Michael, and I believe some are Michael and some aren't him. I'm actually going to be making a Casio track review coming up. Stay tuned for that. But regardless, that's just a controversy thing. The Casio tracks. That's just a simple controversy. Some fans agree, some fans disagree. That's all it is. And this guy's trying to tie it into his death and an imposter that was alive back in the 80s. What the fuck is wrong with you? There's so much wrong with this. Just...
Okay, guys, so I had to pause it right there. His mom and his children are saying that. That is not Michael Jackson. What I believe happened is that when they replaced Michael Jackson had already recorded hundreds of songs. What they did was disperse these songs in his future album.
Yes, Michael Jackson recorded many songs. Again, what's your fucking point? He has many songs unreleased from Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad, Dangerous, History, Blood on the Dance Floor, Invincible. There's a whole bunch after that. There's a whole bunch before that with the Jackson 5. What's your fucking point?
And use doubles to do performances and, you know, voiceover.
He only had a double for 2 reasons on stage. Number 1, the magic tricks. Like, magic tricks that he did in between Thriller and Billie Jean for Dangerous Tour, Beat It and Working Day and Night from Dangerous Tour, Thriller to Beat It on History Tour. You know, the guy with the Thriller mask, that was just an impersonator while Michael got ready for Billie Jean. The jetpack on Dangerous Tour, again, that was also, you know, a professional jetpack flyer. That wasn't actually Michael. Other than that, there's never been a fucking impersonator.
Or rather, sing along with Michael's vocals during the concerts and whatnot.
You genuinely believe that there is a fucking impersonator behind him at a concert singing with him? This guy is so stupid. I'm only 3 minutes into this.
At this point, they have ran out of vocals, so now they just decided to have the impersonator just, you know, fill in the gaps.
Are you high?
Okay.
Record label says it's all the real deal. Shock controversies, Juju, surrounding this.
Absolutely, Robin. And ironically, Breaking News is the title of this never-heard-before new song by Michael Jackson being unveiled today at noon. It was recorded in New Jersey in 2007 and just recently brought to completion. Sony brought in 2 voice authenticators, and remember, they spent $250 million, a record for the entire Jackson catalog. But the Jackson family says some of those tracks are fake. Michael Jackson's cool.
So there you go. That's the fake Michael Jackson. Right there. That is the fake.
The newscast just showed a video clip of Beat It for some reason. And dumbass here paused it and said that was an impersonator. I can't do it.
Michael Jackson in the song Beat It. As I showed you before, this is how Michael Jackson looks. These are two different people, guys.
No, they're fucking not!
Sit there and tell me this is the same person. Don't talk about vitiligo. Don't talk about plastic surgery. These are two different people. No debating. Right? No debating.
No debating. Don't question me. Don't tell me I'm wrong because I'm a fucking pussy-ass little bitch who can't take any criticism or being proved wrong, you stupid ass. That is the same fucking person, you retard. Sorry, because I'm actually looking at the picture. I'm trying to actually intentionally see a difference besides the brighter face due to the camera that was on him, or the light that was on him. Sorry, and I can't even see him. He's the same eyebrows, the same eyes, the same fucking cheek structure, nose, lips, teeth, hair, everything. You fucking retard.
Now his mom is saying that vocal on this new album is not her son. So you can't sit there and tell me that it is. If his mom said that's not him, then it's not.
Okay. Number one, the picture is Michael. The Casio tracks are debatably not Michael. Okay, they're debatably Jason Malachi. Whether if the Casio songs are all Michael or all Jason or half Michael and half Jason is completely irrelevant. And it's irrelevant to your point. And do you want to know why? Because even though Catherine says they're not him, and I don't know if I agree with her or not, she could be right. Okay, they are. Let's just say they're Jason. I'm gonna say that because it has nothing to fucking do with this video. So, Catherine says that the Casio songs are fake. Okay? You are relating the Casio track controversy to these pictures you put on the screen. There's no way that you could be sober while making this video. You can't. It's impossible. Nobody can be sober while recording this video. It doesn't work like that.
Alright? Let's go back to this actual clip.
Career is booming, even in death. By far the
Now, here you go, another imposter. You know, this is off.
Now on the news, they're showing a clip of Michael doing The Way You Make Me Feel from This Is It. It's the clip of him with the blue jacket. Again, he's saying it's not Michael. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yes, it is. Like, you can't just blatantly say that's an imposter, but give no proof or reasons or anything.
This is obvious, man.
It's obvious. Okay? I don't have any reason for what I say, so I'll just tell you that it's obvious, and you're gonna hopefully agree with me.
selling artist in 2009. This Is It was the highest grossing concert movie, more than $260 million. There's a Michael Jackson video game, even a Cirque du Soleil world tour dedicated to the King of Pop.
Alright, I'm gonna stop it there. Michael Jackson had so many doubles. I can't even keep count. There's so many. Every time you saw Michael Jackson, he looked like a different person. I mean, you see the nose, you might see the chin, you might see the curl.
Did you forget that Michael Jackson had quite a few surgeries? I mean, newsflash. Michael Jackson had surgery. And I'm just going out on a limb here, but, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, please, but I think that plastic surgery makes you look different. I could be completely wrong about this, but I think that if you have plastic surgery on a part of your body, it might look different after? I know, this is fucking crazy.
But totally different look and different height, guys. We have to look at this. Don't talk about the plastic surgery and vitiligo when this guy's height as a grown man went from 5'8" all the way to 5'11".
Says who? Who the fuck said his height changed besides you? Who said that?
Right? Don't Talk to me about that. You gotta come hard.
By the way, fans, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Michael was documented to be 5'10", not 5'8" or 11, but I could be wrong about that. Please clarify in the comments. Thank you.
Gonna come to me and leave a comment, and you zombies will get blocked. You zombies will get deleted.
He just said that if we write a comment, us zombies will get blocked. There are so many things wrong with that statement. Number one, the only person here who's a stupid zombie is you. Number two, you fucking sound, talk, and act like a fucking zombie. Number three, you're blocking us for having an opinion that's right and is better than yours. And number four, I really hope you see my video then, you stupid ass.
Right? You gotta come with very hard-hitting evidence.
I have to come with hard-hitting evidence, but you don't have to.
To prove me wrong. Because I'm telling you right now, Michael Jackson has been replaced since the 80s. And I have strong belief that he died around the 80s. After that incident with the Pepsi commercial, that guy was in excruciating pain. He had to take painkillers, man.
Now I'm going to talk about Michael Jackson's drug use and painkiller use, because that is totally relevant to my argument. And by the way, I actually knew about this guy a long time ago. I mean, this video was requested to me like over a year ago. Actually, sorry, not over a year ago, about a year ago. The video isn't even a year old yet. About a year ago. And back then when I first checked out this video, I didn't watch the whole thing yet until today, but I checked it out and I almost killed myself. But I also checked out his channel to see if he made other videos similar to this. And guess what he does? He has videos about Eminem being dead for years. And various other celebrities. This guy's insane. This guy's literally fucking insane.
They killed that guy in the 80s, man. And extended the brand to make profit. Point blank, period.
Are you fucking stupid, asshole? So your logic for him being lived on until 2009 is just to profit off him. Okay, here's a couple questions for you, you stupid shit. If it was for profit, then why kill him off at 50? They could have made profit for a lot longer by using these imposters. And number two, you stupid cunt. You're insinuating that he died before Thriller because you're saying that there was an imposter and beat it, so he must have died before Thriller was even made. So he wasn't even at his prime before he died, according to you. What the fuck is wrong with you? There'd be no reason to use him. I mean, Off the Wall was great, don't get me wrong, but there's no real reason to use him after fucking 1981. At least wait until 84.
Now, let me move forward to this actual document here that I have set up. Alright, so you have again, Michael Jackson lookalike was hired for tour promotion. The family claims this. The family is saying this.
So? The family's lied about numerous shit. I mean, yeah, they believe that the Casio songs are Jason. Fine, but again, it's so irrelevant. Who the fuck cares? Oh my god, the family can be wrong about things too. Oh my god.
Now, they can say this because, you know, supposedly Michael Jackson died. But Michael Jackson has been dead. And I'm going to get into why they're coming out with this now. Look at this. Come on. Look at this.
I actually love this video. Check it out.
Matter of fact, you guys...
Why'd you interrupt the video with your stupid bullshit?
Google that stuff. Let me finish this video because there's so many damn doubles. It's friggin' ridiculous, and I'm not gonna go through all the doubles. You can look this up. The point I'm making is this: Michael Jackson's height has been documented to be 5'8" to 5'11".
Show me the fucking documents. Show me the fucking documents of his height.
And man, we're talking about different impersonators. Vitiligo and plastic surgery are excuses to hide the fact that he's been using doubles since the 80s.
Excuse is that despite the fact that he's had numerous surgery scars all over his face, tape to hold his nose together, constant changes in his face over the last 30 years, claims from the people who did the plastic, from the goddamn plastic surgeons, let's see, the autopsy itself proved he had vitiligo. Anything else you want to bullshit down my ass?
Point blank period. Let's look at this damn link. Let me wrap up this damn video.
Please.
Look at this, 5'11". But when you scroll down here, right? You scroll down here, you said Michael Jackson's height has been documented from 5'8" to 5'10", so he's really talking 5'8" to 5'11". This is a grown adult.
And I guess it's completely impossible that perhaps maybe some of those links were fucking, wrong. I mean, for God's sakes, look at the sources. Yahoo! That's from Yahoo Answers, you fucking retard. And the other one's from Wikipedia. You can edit Wikipedia, and that one is just fans talking about it. Are you fucking retarded?
You zombies are gonna tell me he's wearing high heels? You zombies are gonna tell me when he wakes up in the morning he's a couple inches taller, and then they must have took his height at that point?
What? What the fuck are you talking about?
Cut it out, man. Cut it out. I don't want to hear no stupid comments like that.
Only you can make stupid comments. You're the only person who's allowed to make stupid, asinine, uneducated, ridiculous, insane, demented, retarded, fucking idiotic comments.
I don't want to hear it. Now, the fact remains, he's documented from 5'8" to 5'11". That's a grown adult. Let's look at these lame excuses or rebuttals I will get. Michael Jackson spoke out against the Illuminati in songs and conferences. Why would an impersonator do that?
I've never heard a fan say that ever, whether if it's to you or anybody else. Because number one, it's not even a rebuttal to your point, which is about him being dead since the 80s. And secondly, why would an imposter do that? There's many people who complain about the Illuminati, because the Illuminati is real and they control music in the media. And there's many celebrities who do those, all those signs and shit. The Illuminati is a common thing that many celebrities follow, or at least do the hand signals of. The question that you made up against yourself, why would an imposter do that? Why wouldn't they do that? As long as they believe the Illuminati to be real and want to expose them or follow them to some extent, are going to do those symbols. It's just, why am I even explaining? It's just an irrelevant question.
Answer simple. This was a public relations stunt. It was done to get people riled up, but it did not damage the reputation to hurt the respective individuals or companies financially. You never heard that Michael Jackson's song or speech bankrupted or led to the demise of an XYZ individual or company. In other words, Michael Jackson did not move people to take a specific action.
Translation, what the fuck are you talking about? That answer meant... What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you fucking talking about?
Next, I'm going to hear, how come it wasn't on the news? It was a massive cover-up, that's why.
Wow. Wow. It was a massive cover-up. Good fucking answer. Man, you're so elaborate. Oh my god.
It was an interest to extend the Michael Jackson brand for money, specifically news stories and concerts.
I already responded earlier about how that wouldn't make any sense.
Next thing I'm going to hear is, how come the family didn't say anything? Most likely they did not know based on the vitiligo and plastic surgery excuses.
What? Where do I even start with this comment? He just said that a fan will ask him, why didn't the family come forward about, why didn't the family ask about the doubles or whatever? And he said that they probably didn't know due to plastic surgery or vitiligo. Okay. There's so much wrong with this. I'm speechless. Number one, if the family was behind it the whole time, obviously they're going to know about it. Secondly, if you're now all of a sudden admitting to vitiligo and plastic surgeries, then obviously that will explain the difference in his look. I can't even remember everything I was going to say. There's so much wrong with that statement. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with this guy? Are you guys trying to drive me insane? Are you guys literally trying to drive me fucking insane? This is the worst video I've ever responded to. Oh my god, Mike Parr is a goddamn genius compared to this guy. I can't take much more of this.
They probably knew something was different with Michael, but couldn't come out with it in public.
What are you talking about? They knew something was different. Yeah, his face. Surgery, vitiligo. What is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Again, here we have, this is Thriller.
No
This
shit.
is Michael Jackson. Here, these are two different people, guys.
And the years we have here is Thriller 1982, and that picture is from Off the Wall. Incredible. In the Off the Wall picture, he has a blaring light on him, and in the Thriller picture, well, he's in Thriller, so he's got makeup on.
And in my second part, I'm going to get into these damn ears, and we're going to compare these damn...
Did you just say second part? Please, God, no. Please help me. No.
Ears, man, because these damn ears is the gold mine to show you that these are two different people.
I can't do it.
These are two different people. So I'm going to be getting these ears and putting them side by side. And we're going to do an analysis of Michael Jackson's ears. See that is not Michael Jackson, that is a double, and that he has been replaced since the 80s. And I'll go even further and say he has died since the 80s. Okay? So next part, I'm going to look at these damn ears, okay? Now let me get to...
Oh, I dropped the camera. Beautiful.
Michael Jackson died sometime after the infamous Pepsi commercial where his head was set on fire. He had recorded hundreds of songs, and they were all dispersed in his later albums after Thriller. This kept his family at bay from suspecting that he was replaced. The elite, or powers that be, wanted to extend the Michael Jackson brand and change the appearance of the greatest musician and performer that ever lived by making him white. Multiple lookalikes were used, and they all looked differently and had different heights. After a long run, the elite decided it would be most profitable to allow the imposter to fake his death, all while selling out a concert that would never...
You just said the imposter faked his death. I thought Michael was the one that died. You know, whatever.
And making billions by creating a movie about the concert. Guys, Michael Jackson died in the 80s. And that's pretty much it. I know they want you to think that he faked his death. That was the imposter.
I'm done with
his
you.
Family is
Let's see how long part 2 is and see if I actually want to do this. Oh my god, this video is 20 minutes long. This video is 20 minutes long. 20 minutes. Let's just go through it quick. I can't. Because if I don't leave every stone unturned, people are gonna ask me, so. Oh look, I get to see Michael Jackson dancing to Billie Jean, yay! That's nice. Hey Michael.
First of all, I want to give a shout out to all the Michael Jackson impersonators.
Shut
And I'm not talking the ones on the street corner or in the subway or in talent shows. I'm talking the ones that have been pretending to be Michael Jackson over the years. You guys have done a hell of a job. So, congratulations. But now the game is over. It's time for the
Here's my applause to you.
Michael Jackson died in the 80s, specifically around 1985. Michael Jackson...
Oh, now he's dead in 85. I thought he was dead in Beat It, which was 3 years prior to that.
did a video with Paul McCartney called Say, 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 where Paul McCartney was bragging to Michael Jackson, saying that he had made $40 million last year from his catalog. Michael Jackson, at the time young, ambitious, said, you know what, one of these days, I'm going to own your music. And in 1985, Michael Jackson owned the Beatles catalog. In 1985, Michael Jackson was 27, and that's when he killed him. At that point, Michael Jackson joined the
But give you guys something to enjoy. Check out Michael Jackson doing the Billie Jean kick over and over and over again.
27 Club. And for those people that are not familiar with the 27 Club, you can Google this. You're going to find that the 27 Club is a group of entertainers, musicians, artists, actors that have died at the age of 27. Okay, so Michael Jackson joined that club. Now, I know that most people have the attention span of a house rat, so I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of what this video is about. Michael Jackson died at the age of...
I like how this piece of shit goes on talking to us like he's fucking above us. Yet every single video he makes, he sounds like he's drunk and high at the same time.
27. His family was kept at a distance. They did not have free access to meet Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's handlers kept the family at a distance. So for those people that want to say, what about his family? They were kept at a distance. Michael Jackson's height has changed over the years. This is not regular. This is abnormal.
It also didn't happen.
Michael Jackson's ear structure has changed over the years.
Surgery.
For those people that want to disprove that, what you could do is get 2 images of Michael Jackson's ears from the 80s, and then 2 images of Michael Jackson's ears from the 90s, and then 2 more images of Michael Jackson's ears from the 2000s, and do a comparison. And you're going to find...
Let me ask you another logical question, you stupid goddamn cocksucker. If, in fact, there were these obvious differences between the impersonators, and they were so desperate to hide them, then why wouldn't they do things like surgery to change the ear, to change this and that, to make sure that they are, in fact, making the Michael look exactly the way he's supposed to look? God forbid you actually answer this question, because you can't.
That the ears have changed. Now, I know you savages are going to say, well, he had plastic surgery on his ears. I don't know. So, why would a grown man have...
What was that response? Well, I know you savages are going to say he had plastic surgery on his ears. He laughs and says, well, I don't know. You literally used our words against yourself, and then laughed and said you don't know. Well, thank you, you fucking dumbass.
Plastic surgery multiple times on his ears.
Enjoy listening to this fuck. Well, I get something.
You have to explain that. You guys really have subscribed to the idea that Michael Jackson hated himself. So he did so much plastic surgery. He did plastic surgery in his face.
Okay, time for Matt to give a psychology lesson yet again. Of course Michael Jackson hated himself. Ever since he was a goddamn kid, all he got was criticism and insults from his family, brothers, and father, who, by the way, had the most psychological damage on any human being I've ever seen in my entire life. And Michael Jackson hated his appearance because his appearance was always constantly made fun of. His pimples, scars, big nose, and other various parts of his face. Because of that, Michael became extremely insecure and wanted to change his face. Completely reasonable, makes perfect sense, psychologically backed up with evidence, and you're a fucking retard.
His ears, his hands, his balls. This is what you guys believe.
I'm sorry, have you seen his balls? Because I know a lot of female fans who would love to see that picture. Please, send it to me.
So, there you go. That's propaganda working for you. But again, you have to explain to me what was the motive behind Michael Jackson doing plastic surgery in his ears. And for those zombie slaves that want to say his ears changed, no, your ears do not change at the age of 20 or mid-20s and up. Your ears does not change. That's it.
The motive was extreme insecurity. Next.
So then we have, I just want to run over some things I've said so far because I know the attention span of some of you guys is very low. So we have the ear comparison.
Would you please stop insulting people who are more intelligent than you are? And yes, I am eating donuts because I'm a fat fuck.
We have the height change. We have the fact that he bought the Beatles catalog in 1985 when he was at the age of 27. We have the fact that none of those kids are his. None of those kids are his biological kids. All those children were birthed by through artificial insemination. This is the fact. You have to ask the question, why wouldn't Michael Jackson want to have at least one biological child? You have to ask the question, why did he marry a nurse? Why did he marry Lisa Presley? Yes, you could say publicity stunt, but a nurse, and then those were the The nurse was the mother of the children?
Michael Jackson stated right to bullshit that he liked women who have a good intellect. With Debbie being a nurse, she's obviously a very intelligent fucking person, and I'm dropping shit constantly. And yeah, there you go. How many of you guys are still with me? Because I wouldn't be surprised if most of you turned the fucking video off by this point, but I'm gonna press through and make this a very long Owenage video, so I hope you're enjoying it for the few of you.
The children look Lebanese. You know, you guys have to answer this question. This guy was dead.
What did you just say? Okay. 3 children. Prince and Paris are both, you know, they're white. Fine, you know, it's possible that maybe they're not as kids. Prince, I think, is just because he's vitiligo. Paris, I don't know. I'm leaning more towards no. If fans want to yell at me, go right ahead, it's just my opinion. And Blanket, however, is a spitting image of him. Okay? But none of the 3 of them are fucking Lebanese, you fucking retard. Check the time on this thing.
1985.
Alright.
So, for those people that want to say, I'm a troll, I'm looking for views, now you can go. Because I've been...
Well, first of all, you didn't actually prove that you're not a troll. I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying you didn't prove you weren't. But I still believe you are, because you're acting like one, talking like one, sounding like one, and you're... Everything about this video screams trolling. Play.
Basically gave you what I'm going to be speaking about in the next couple of minutes.
Oh, yay.
I don't need your views, and I don't need your shares, I don't need your likes, okay? Because at the end of the day, you're a lazy savage, and you're not going to actually debunk what I'm saying. You're going to just call me a name. You guys are not going to do the ear comparison. You guys are not going to look into the fact that his height has changed. You guys are not going to look into the fact that he got the Beatles catalog in 1985. Why would they kill him in 2009 after he had the catalog all this time? As soon as he got the catalog,
what the fuck does that have to do with anything? And by the fucking way, I'm not gonna refute any. I mean, I've refuted a lot, but I'm not gonna refute things with pictures and comparisons. And you want to know why? Because you didn't prove anything with your pictures and comparisons. So why would I want to refute something you didn't prove yourself? Oh, just play.
Just killed him right there. But again, you guys are not critical thinkers. You guys say, well, they killed him because of the Beatles catalog. But he had it since 1985, you slave. You guys have to explain this to me. You guys have to explain to me his children, not his. What about the autopsy? You know, there's a lot of crazy stuff has happened around the death in 2009, which was an impersonator pretending to be dead. But let's get into this. Let's get into this video. So here's the
I'm smart.
The ear comparison. This was 1997. This was around 2008, 2009. Now, when we do a little drawing, we're going to just look at the structure, okay? And again, if you have a problem with how I draw this, if you want to tell me it's the lighting, it's the angle, then how about you go and get some images of Michael Jackson's ears? Well, how about you go and do the comparison, okay?
I'm going to refute everything you've said and are going to say regarding his ears. Surgery, 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 and surgery. I personally haven't heard any proof regarding surgery on his ears, but I mean... I can look at the pictures and say, yeah, they're different. And, you know, I'll fucking show them to you. 2009, look at that ear. 1992, look at that ear. This looks like a picture from the way it makes me feel. Look at that ear. It looks very, very round. Look at that ear right there. It looks much higher up. Okay, so we're definitely seeing different ears here. But why? But you tell me why it can't be surgery? I mean, you basically made my own statement back towards yourself and said, haha, I don't know, but that kind of proves that you don't fucking know. So let's just stick with surgery. Do you guys have any more theories? Because I'd love to hear them.
This is my comparison.
And yeah, I couldn't really prove him wrong about the ear, but the fact of the matter is, he can't prove himself right in either, so.
Don't tell me about angle, Photoshop, lighting. I want to hear it. This is my comparison.
I don't want to hear it.
With it. You're going to do your own. And then you send it to me and prove to me that it's the same Michael Jackson, which you're not going to do because you're a lazy savage. Now, let's see right here. We can see that, again, you know, This is totally different. You can see this is pointed. Look at this. It's pointed right here. You savages sit back. I'm the biggest Michael Jackson fan. No, you're not. You're not no Michael Jackson fan. This guy replaced, and you guys sit back and you yap it up. I'm a big Michael Jackson fan. He died in 2009. Leave his legacy alone. Look at these ripples right here. I'm telling you, man. Guys, this is two different eras. This is beyond a shadow of a doubt. Look at this. Okay, that kind of is supposed to be a little more curved, but you get a message. These two different eras. Point blank. This is really small. I don't get all the curves in. Yeah. These are two different eras, guys. Let's look at these others here. As you can see, this is around, I think this is around 2006. Around that time.
Oh my god! That image with the sunglasses from the 1995 comeback video.
But you can see that the
right?
ear
Yeah, it is.
Is more kind of oval shape. This
Don't comment about me being a pig, by the way. I've been driven completely fucking insane by this guy by this point.
One is more curved. Again, I know you guys are gonna talk about the angle. Listen, guys. Even if you want to say that's the angle that's making this curve and that's making this oval, what do you have to say about these ridges? You guys have nothing to say about it. You can see here there's a little like a V shape here. There's something similar here. But there are more ridges in here. Look at this. Totally different. He has a little thing right here. You see this little thing right there? Like right here? Yeah, you don't have that over here. Totally different ears. I'm telling you, man, you guys sit back and you want to talk about, I went to his concert. You know, what does that have to do with him being replaced, Savage? You guys have no problem.
Say the word savage, not slavage, or slave one more time and I swear to fucking God I'm gonna climb through this fucking camera and beat the living shit out of you, you goddamn cunt.
Here I gotta do all this work. I gotta, you know, covering up his face because of copyright situations. You guys have nothing to say about it. These are different eras, though.
First of all, you can't get copyright for a picture, and secondly, you just spent the last 30 minutes posting images of Beat It videos and the Billie Jean kick repeatedly, but now you don't want to show his face? I wonder why that is. Definitely not copyright, you fuck. Liar.
This right here, different ears. Look at this. You can just look at this and notice the difference. Look at that.
And by the way, this is the same image. I can't show his face, but I'll show it right there. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Again, if you have a problem with this comparison, then what you need to do
is suck my dick.
Your own ears. And
you know, I think you need to fucking fillet me, motherfucker.
The comparison. You say you're a Michael Jackson fan, so you should have no problem getting ears and doing a comparison. But again, you guys are savage. You guys are zombie slaves.
Ooh, you fucker.
Actually do the work because you don't care. You don't care. The greatest musician of all time was replaced. You don't care. You don't care if...
According to you, he can't be the greatest musician of all time because he died before becoming the greatest musician of all time.
If your children's children are going to think Michael Jackson was white, you don't care about that.
No, not at all.
You don't care about that.
No, not at all.
Two different eras, guys. I ain't even going to be too fancy about this. It's two different eras, man. Different eras. Again, you guys have no problem with it. Now, as I said before, how to prove Michael Jackson was not replaced? All you have to do is get two pictures of Michael Jackson's ears from the 80s, two from the 90s, two from the 2000s. Match it up. If they don't match, then Michael Jackson was replaced. Do you really believe that Michael Jackson got plastic surgery on his ears multiple times? Do you think he hates himself that much?
Yes. And why is it so hard for you to accept that he had plastic surgery on his ears? Why is that so hard to believe?
And if not replaced by double or killed, at some point, what does mismatched ears mean to you?
Well, you know what? Michael Jackson didn't have a cleft in his chin until 1989, so I guess that's a different person too, right?
So if he wasn't replaced, he wasn't doubled, he wasn't...
By the way, if you can use the logic of saying, well, the ear is such a small thing, do you think he hated himself that much? Well, he got a fucking little tiny cleft put into his chin. I believe. Yeah, he didn't have a cleft at first. I'm looking at the pictures right now. Thriller and Bad. I have like a frame right here on my wall. He got a cleft in his chin. That's even smaller than your ear. Oh, and by the way, from 2002 to 2009, he had that really long wig. Well, most of the time it was actually a wig he was wearing. The really long, thick hair. That covered up his ears. But anyway.
Killed. So you mean to tell me he just keeps switching his ears? Listen, again, if you really subscribe to that, this is what I want you to do. Ask someone to put their hand out,
put it down my pants, stroke off my fucking dick so I can jizz in your fucking eyes.
Baby powder on their hand, and tell them to smack that.
Oh, I'll put lots of baby powder on my fucking hand and slap you across the penis with
out of
it.
you because you're a lunatic.
Between the two of us, which one's the lunatic? Other than the fact that I'm sitting here swearing, going crazy, eating Tylenol and donuts.
Okay? There's no going around this. Now, I know some people have been online and they've seen these satire news sites that have said that Michael Jackson died in the 80s and he was buried at the Neverland Ranch. And of course people will say, it's satire, it's not real, it's a joke. But I got some questions for you. I have some questions. What would you do if a satire news site said your loved one was dead while they were alive? Now, specifically the Onion website said he was dead in 2005. I'm going to give you 4 options. Do you sue the website for slander and defamation of character? Do you request the fake news site to be deleted? Do you make a public statement denouncing such claims? Or do you just ignore these claims and say, well, it's satire, everyone has freedom of speech? Is that what you do? I mean, you have to answer that question because this is the narrative that you guys use, that is freedom of speech, and their family shouldn't say anything about it. Now, I believe that the Jackson family probably knows that he died around 80s, but they couldn't do anything about it. Who could they go to? What proof could they gather? But I want you to answer this question because you guys are telling me that it's a satire news site. But if my loved one was alive and a news site said that they were dead, me personally, I would sue the website for slander and defamation of character. Then I would also request the site to remove the news story. That's what I would do. That's what I would do. I don't know what you would do. Now, as far as the Jackson family, it seems like they want it to stay there. They want people to see the truth, that he was dead around the 80s, around his 20s. This is what the news site said. He was dead around his 20s. But you guys don't process this information because you're not critical thinkers. You're just okay with the media, the lamestream media telling you that, yes, he was dead in 2009, overdose, and this black dude, you know, it's just funny how you guys just eat this propaganda. It's not even... Anywho, let's look at the height situation. How do you explain a grown man's height changing? Do people's height increase or...
Because he didn't ever change, okay? Granted, I will say this, that he looked really, really tall in the Motown Billie Jean, and then he looked, you know, shorter later on. But did you know, asshole, that when people are thin, they look taller? Michael Jackson was very thin in Motown, and he gained more weight between, you know, during times of Bad Tour, Dangerous Tour, and especially History Tour. He was thin again on This Is It, and he looked tall again. So go fuck yourself.
increase after they reach their late 20s. You have to explain this. Someone has to explain this to me.
Explained.
Because this is what you zombie slaves are regurgitating.
I'm gonna fucking kill
your
you.
height changes.
I'm gonna fucking beat the shit out of you.
Some people are gonna say no one can emulate Michael Jackson because he was the greatest. But hold on a second, Savage. How do you explain all these impersonators that are doing the exact same?
What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you, you disgusting, miserable piece of shit? You are the most scummy person I've ever seen in my life. You know, if you were just some dumbass making a video like this, I might have accepted it. But you're such a slandering, manipulative fucking asshole. Saying the word savage and slave because somebody believes that Michael Jackson was simply alive and nothing else, and they don't subscribe to your stupid conspiracy theories about him being dead before Thriller even came out, misaligning the years and calling everybody who doesn't agree with you a stupid fuck. Fuck you, you dumb cunt.
Like Michael Jackson. How do you explain these impersonators that are singing just like Michael Jackson?
What the fuck? Look at this page. Look at this shit. No one can emulate MJ. There are thousands of people that can dance like MJ. Actually, no, there isn't, okay? Navi is actually the most famous MJ impersonator in the world, but he's also the worst dancer I've ever seen in my life. So, I mean, I've seen maybe 2 people who can dance somewhat like him on YouTube, and that's about it. There are thousands of people that can sing like MJ. Nope. There are hundreds of people that can be found that look like MJ. Are you fucking retarded? Navi used to work as his fucking decoy, which means that nobody looks like Michael as much as Navi does. And even Navi does not look like Michael. There are thousands of people that look like, can sing and sing. Okay, you just wrote that twice. Are you fucking stupid?
How do you explain these impersonators that look just like Michael Jackson? What do you have to say about this? You guys just sit back and just yap it up and, oh, no one can do like Michael Jackson.
The only one yapping it up is you by writing this shit. I just proved you wrong in like less than 55 seconds.
We have impersonators. There are thousands of people that look like, can dance like, and sing just like Michael Jackson.
No, there isn't.
Do this for me. Name one celebrity that doesn't have a look-alike.
I don't know, Beyonce.
Can you name one celebrity that doesn't have an impersonator?
Kevin Federline.
I mean, if you do that, then you know what? You might have a point.
Done.
Until then, you have no point. Your argument holds no weight.
Nope, your argument holds no weight. My fucking argument has literally held the entire weight of planet Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto, and the Sun. Fuck you.
Even President Obama has an impersonator.
Good for him.
What are you telling me? Okay. Let's go to the next point. What about his family? His family could have been told that Michael Jackson is a big star now, and they will have to use doubles. And at some point, they could have been told that Michael Jackson had plastic surgery because of whatever reason. He don't like his...
Because of whatever reason. I don't even need to respond to that. He just owned himself with that.
Nose, he don't like his lip, he don't like his eyes, he don't like his ears, because I know you guys...
I can't take it anymore. I'm sorry, I can't do this.
Gotta include that.
I gotta fast forward. I can't take it anymore.
Just about it. Who can they go to? What proof get plastic? Do they?
What can they really?
Not like how.
What can they really do if a double or replacement says I am MJ and I have plastic surgery because my nose is big? Even if they feel suspicious, you can go forward with the proof they can gather. Okay, what was the question? The quote starts here and the quote ends never. There's no ending quote. I am MJ and I have plastic surgery. Well, what? You can find out. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? Why did the majority of family also get plastic surgery? Could be at some time. Okay, I never even knew that the other ones got plastic surgery. Did Jackie or fucking any of them get surgery? As far as I know, no. What are you talking about? Just no. You're done. You're finished.
But if you had one.
His children. None of those children are mulatto. Why wouldn't Michael want to have at least one biological child? He did, Blanket, as far as I know, at the very minimum, because Blanket is a spitting image. Why were those 3 children born through use of artificial insemination? They weren't. Why did he marry a nurse? Because she's intelligent. Why did he marry Lisa Marie? Publicity stunt. And that has nothing to do with his death. Did those children know that Michael is not their biological father? Doesn't... Whatever. Again, nothing to do with his death.
Biologically. Well, conspiracy...
Some people will say if you were telling the truth, they would have silenced you. You mean the Illuminati, the government? Who are you talking about? Irrelevant. Again, does that mean that anyone telling the truth should be dead? No, it doesn't. You're making that up. Does this mean that people that have the wrong theories are the only ones to get their lives spared? Does this mean that anyone speaking on a conspiracy must be wrong? Well, you are. And anyone that dies before or after to speak on a conspiracy must be right. Conspiracies don't happen until after the particular event has happened or the celebrity has died. You're wrong. You're wrong again. Next.
Do you guys time that move the masses?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Get to the next screen.
You did it again.
Last minute.
Content is solid. Can't debunk it.
Oh, wow.
Until next time, Conspiracy Dude.
I'm not editing this video. I'm not. It's going to be uploaded just the way you watched it. I'm not editing out the phone call with my friend, nothing. Because I don't fucking need to this time. That was the dumbest video I've ever watched in my life. But I did it. I responded to and debunked the dumbest video on YouTube. Oh my god. Now I'm going to go squeeze a penguin into the 5 fans or however many there were that requested me to make a rant on this video. Fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Oh my god, fuck you to hell. Bye.